It's just a standard sweep, really. I've got some notes on specific apartments we should be door knocking, but we really just need to make a pass and keep an eye out for disturbances. Fairly typical, really. Nope, she's still laying in the courtyard. Look, she slowed down some, but I'd rather not risk it. You know exactly what happened to that pool cleaner. You want that? Oh, you like bigger girls, huh? Better you than me, then. You see those spines? She's like a walking briar patch. Nah, he's fine. They fished him out, only bruises and chafing. Lucky, really. Apartment 112F. No, this one is fine. She does not like visitors. Exited. Tick. She's different. I'm not here to judge anyone. She's, I think some manner of, well, people pay her to, bite them. Yeah, look, she's nice enough. When we had that protest a while back, she took time out of her day to comfort a panicking mesostiglass. She's just, I don't want to say antisocial. She just values her alone time, right? Nothing wrong with that. We really need someone to look at these old gates. Nah, just, with all the money they spend on this place, you'd think a more practical solution than a chain and padlock would be in order. Oh, I never asked. How'd that thing go? You mentioned it last week. 115F. That's not occupied. Oh, sorry. The night's dragging on, you know? Okay, up the stairs. Getting too old for all this. Nah, order us some supper though, right? By the time we make our way down and all that. I don't know. You pick this time, and add a decaf for me. 206A. An anapid. There's no note. If I recall correctly, anapid spiders are fairly reclusive. Probably should leave her be. I don't know, we're not counselors or anything. The job is just to check in and keep the peace, you know? What? My tail? Where's this coming from? Oh, well, not really, I guess. It's pretty flexible and not particularly sensitive. I don't think about it that much. Weirdo. 209G? Who the hell labeled these? This is... Oh, we're supposed to call in for this one. Palpigradi. Sensitive type. She's a friend. Her partner hasn't been able to visit with the Eurypterid ripping up the courtyard. She's probably a bit on edge. Don't use that word. I find it offensive. We're not strange or beasts. Hello? Hey, remember us? We're the night team for security, just checking in. We've had a variety of disturbances tonight, and you opted for a check-in? Oh, of course. I heard about my friend, the Arachne. Not to worry, the hospital is kept in contact regarding her status. She's stabilized and do well. We've been informed her illness is non-transmissible and very much an isolated incident. Oh, sorry, please come in. I told you, leave the speaking to me. Stupid tiny apartments. Sorry, it felt rude to leave you both standing outside like that. Don't sweat it. Look, why don't you start with why you asked for the check-in? I know things have been a little hectic. Have you had any specific issues, or are you more concerned about the more apparent tribulations? I was concerned about my friend, so I'm happy to hear she's on the mend. I've been stuck. Why don't you do a little inspection on the window covers? I haven't seen them in a week now. They've been on the phone, sure, but I haven't been able to be in person. I understand. Look, she's finished up laying properly in the courtyard, and from what she's told me, she hasn't actually fertilized any eggs. She just needs a little more time for her hormone profile to stabilize. Then she'll move back into her pool, and we can resume normal operations. That's not fair. I've been patient. My life has basically been put on hold for a week. I appreciate your frustrations. It's been official staff and emergency personnel only, and we're only just learning some of this Eurypterid behavior ecology from the Arachne equivalents. I'm not kidding. I've been on pony service since this started. You do not want to see the risk assessments I have to fill out, carrying staff between floors on my back. Sorry. I know it's not your fault. And I'm grateful to you. You've been a lifeline with all the grocery runs. Oh, about that. The manager has been looking into alternative solutions for future events. There's been some discussion about putting in a few dumbwaiters. Don't let anyone know I told you, but there's probably going to be a survey later in the month. Really? How about a more accessible elevator near the entrance, rather than having to cross the courtyard? We had a contractor through looking into that, something about structural integrity. If the manager had his way, this entire building would be a honeycomb of tunnels. Oh goodness, did you hear about the good manager and our newest tenants? Top floor scandal, sisters to boot. Couple of Arachne, a thermophile and a cryophile. Rumor is the manager enjoys things a little warmer than most. Yes, well, I wouldn't know anything about that, surprisingly. I haven't had to make many runs to the 8th floor. I think our dear manager doesn't realize the radios ping locality intermittently. Don't get me started. You know what that Anapit girl down the hallway gets up to. Shh, later. Well, I'm cleared to say we expect the courtyard to be cleared within the next 2 days. Access should be expedient, probably immediately upon being vacated by our Eurypterid friend. No, not at all. Thank you for checking, though. I appreciate the assistance. Yes, cheers for that. Now we've got plenty of stops to make. Let's mosey. Yes, I need to make a phone call myself. Thank you for checking in. I feel much better. Of course, just message the office if you have any other concerns. Thank you for your patience. Okay, you ordered that supper yet? Shit. Well, let's make a pit stop then. If they all go like that, it'll be morning by the time we're done. If any of these characters sounded different before, that's none of my business.